Today, I want to discuss this idea of Mr. Right. Have you seen him? Does he still exist? Is he out there? Are you chasing him? Now, I know I chased Mr. Right quite a few times in my 20s. You know, when you've got a lot of time and little life experience, you've got all the time to chase Mr. Right. In fact, you're just waiting on Mr. Right, because that's what you kind of do. Mr. Right is that guy you wait on. You know, you're waiting on his texts, you're waiting on his phone calls, you're waiting on his emails, you're waiting on your balcony. Mr. Right comes to you because you don't know what you want. And then you start doing the work on yourself. And you start asking yourself those bigger life questions of who am I and why am I here and what I want to do and what I even like. And when you start doing that internal work, when it's through meditation or yoga or climbing mountains or just big life experiences that just shift your focus to you, then you move from Mr. Right, waiting on Mr. Right, to finally attracting Mr. Right for me. So that's level 2. Now Mr. Right has become Mr. Right for me, and that's amazing. And that's where a lot of people stay, in the Mr. Right for me. And it's a great time because you're really attracting all these amazing men, and you spend 6 years with the one and 5 with the other, and then 2 years and 3 years. That's kind of my dating history. And they're amazing and they're right for you and they suit you perfectly. And then you start getting disheartened because you're like, but they're right for me. Why does it all end? Why? And you kind of get down on it and you look at it badly, and it shifts your perception and expectation. And then you have this realization, or at least I did. And it's because you're still doing the work. You haven't given that up because you're not stupid. You're doing the work on yourself while you're still having these relationships. And at some point you realize there's not only Mr. Right, then there's Mr. Right for me. The third level is Mr. Right time. And this is a huge revelation because that shifts a whole lot of things. When you realize that you are attracting the right kind of person at the right time for the right lessons you need to learn in your life, that's a mind-boggling, life-changing concept. Or at least it was for me. It's simple, isn't it, right? All relationships are, but your partners are your greatest teachers because they're in your space. You can't get away from them. They challenge you, they push you, they frustrate you, they inspire you, they excite you, all those good things in life. So if you're attracting the right kind of teachers at the right time that you need to learn those lessons, wow, it's amazing because that person comes into your life, teaches you that, you become that, to attract that, and that grows that, and that, and it just builds and builds, and you grow and evolve and change, and it's amazing. And the other thing it does for you is that you suddenly, instead of getting frustrated with, oh, why is it not working? Why are these relationships not sticking? Even if they're 5 years, you start looking back at your relationships and on these men or these partners, and you start realizing, wow, they're amazing and they've given me so much. And you have this burst of gratitude to these people, these men, these partners that have taught you so much. So it shifts the past when you're looking back at it, but it also shifts your future because you realize you can't have an expectation on that time frame. How long is someone going to be in your life? Why or how long and all that? You don't have control of that time. And if you expect it, if you contain it, you're gonna feel a lot more pain than just a usual breakup, I can tell you that much. And it's freeing because every relationship, no matter if it's till death do us part, it all has a time frame. They come into your life and they leave your life, one way or another. I don't know. Is this concept something you've known all along? And you're like, yeah, sister, of course. Do you have a step 4? I mean, there's probably a step 4 and I don't even know about it. So please share your thoughts and ideas. I'd love to hear them.